After all the changes we've seen with Hulk in the MCU, from Smart Hulk to She-Hulk, it's clear that fans are craving the classic angry Hulk we all know and love. We've missed that raw, intense energy since Avengers Age of Ultron. But the good news is, we might be getting that Hulk back in the form of World War Hulk. World War Hulk. Here's everything you need to know about it, so let's dive in. Bruce Banner has been a key part of the MCU since the very beginning, and there's been a lot of buzz about the epic World War Hulk story finally making its way to the big screen. Hulk first appeared in 2008's The Incredible Hulk, one of the early Marvel Studios films with Edward Norton in the role. In 2012's The Avengers, Mark Ruffalo took over, and despite not getting a second solo movie, Ruffalo's Hulk has remained a major character through to and beyond Avengers Endgame. The Hulk is one of the few original Avengers still active in the multiverse saga. Interestingly, The Incredible Hulk has turned out to be a crucial film from Phase 1, especially with Abomination making returns in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and She-Hulk Attorney at Law in 2022. Plus, the leader from The Incredible Hulk is set to appear as the main villain in Captain America: Brave New World. With all these returning Hulk-related characters and Bruce's own role in She-Hulk, there's a lot of speculation that a World War Hulk movie could be on the horizon. There hasn't been any official word on a World War Hulk movie yet, but the Disney Plus series She-Hulk Attorney at Law hinted at it right from the start. In the first episode, A Normal Amount of Rage, a Sicarian spaceship shows up and causes Bruce Banner and Jennifer Walters to go off the road. Sakaar, as we know from Thor Ragnarok, is the planet where Hulk ended up as a gladiator, and in the comics, World War Hulk picks up after Hulk leaves Sakaar. In Episode 2, Superhuman Law, Banner mentions he has some things to take care of before taking off on another Sicarian ship, which strongly suggests more is coming. Sakaar is central to the World War Hulk storyline, and while Thor Ragnarok touched on parts of it, like Hulk's gladiator role, it didn't delve deeper. Mark Ruffalo has hinted that Sakaar could be a key piece for the Hulk's future, although he didn't reveal much. He mentioned that a trip to Sakaar could be a good starting point and might address what fans have been eager to see. Even though Marvel Studios has left us hanging with unanswered questions and no confirmation on She-Hulk Season 2, Ruffalo's comments are a positive sign. Jessica Gao, the head writer of She-Hulk, also touched on the potential for a World War Hulk storyline, saying it could be an option if Marvel decides to pursue it. She's not currently attached to any new MCU projects, and there's no confirmation yet for a second season of She-Hulk, but who knows what might be in the works. With Marvel Studios' latest announcements, there are some clear gaps in the multiverse saga timeline where World War Hulk could fit in perfectly. Notably, there's a sizable empty spot in Phase 6, particularly in the year between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, where no MCU movies are currently scheduled. The best window for World War Hulk might be after Avengers Secret Wars wraps up the multiverse saga. If released during Phase 6, it could overshadow the Avengers movies, given its sprawling storyline involving not just the Hulk but also the Avengers, the Inhumans, and the X-Men. Introducing mutants into the MCU is crucial for World War Hulk, and they need to be well established by the time the film hits theaters. However, there's potential for this to be addressed in 2024's Thor 5. Especially with the rumored return of Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom, which could help set the stage for mutants and make World War Hulk a more cohesive and exciting part of the MCU. When it comes to casting for a World War Hulk movie, Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner and the Hulk is the most obvious choice. Although Ruffalo has hinted that a solo Hulk movie might not be on the cards, suggesting that it could be more of an ensemble film, this doesn't necessarily rule out the project. If it does happen, the focus might shift towards other heroes, with Hulk playing a more antagonistic role. The casting possibilities for World War Hulk were expanded by She-Hulk Attorney at Law, which introduced not just Jennifer Walters, but also Hulk's son, Scar. This opens up interesting possibilities. Scar and Jennifer could become central to the story, either as they try to reach out to the angry Hulk, or as characters who might themselves go rogue, requiring Hulk's intervention. Excitement is also brewing over the potential introduction of the Red Hulk, The trailer for Captain America: Brave New World revealed that Thaddeus Ross will become the Red Hulk, a development that's been long anticipated since his debut in The Incredible Hulk. This addition makes a World War Hulk storyline seem more plausible given the Red Hulk's significance in the original comic plot. The MCU might also incorporate characters who were central to the World War Hulk storyline in the comics. This could include Doctor Strange and the soon-to-be-introduced Mr. Fantastic, who were key members of the Illuminati that sent Hulk off Earth in the original story. However, characters like Iron Man, who is deceased in the MCU, and Black Bolt, who hasn't been introduced yet, could complicate matters. Additionally, the comics roster includes several X-Men, Ghost Rider, and other superhero teams that haven't been fully integrated into the MCU yet. This suggests that the franchise might wait until these characters are introduced before fully diving into a World War Hulk storyline. A World War Hulk movie could be the epic crossover event of the multiverse saga, much like Civil War was for the previous phase. In the comics, the Hulk is tricked into going to space by the Illuminati, and upon returning to Earth, seeks revenge against them. His rampage includes confrontations with Professor Xavier, multiple X-Men, the New Avengers, the Fantastic Four, and the Gamma Corps. While the MCU has touched on elements of this story, like Bruce Banner's voluntary exile after Avengers: Age of Ultron, the details of his activities between then and his return in Thor Ragnarok remain a mystery. With the Illuminati making an appearance in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, there's potential for future conflict between Hulk and the group. However, the current Smart Hulk isn't exactly the vengeful type, which brings us to his son Scar, introduced in She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Scar could add a vengeful edge to the story, possibly seeking revenge after feeling abandoned by his father. Additionally, the Red Hulk, a key figure in the World War Hulk comics, could play a significant role. Captain America: Brave New World is set to introduce General Ross as the Red Hulk, and if he survives the film, he'd be a strong contender for a future Hulk-centered storyline. This setup could allow the franchise to explore a rampaging Hulk without undoing Banner's own arc of finding inner peace, positioning him to face off against a powerful Red Hulk. One major clue about the upcoming World War Hulk movie came from Bruce Banner's mid-credit scene in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. In that scene, Banner was back in his human form rather than as Professor Hulk, and he appeared to have a broken arm. Despite this cameo happening nearly a year ago, fans are still left wondering about the significance of his appearance. Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios have been tight-lipped about Banner's future, but this scene suggests that the balance between Banner and the Hulk might be off. It seems possible that Banner could be in his human form to prevent any potential Hulk rampages, with his arm injury possibly linked to the damage he sustained from wielding the Infinity Gauntlet. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.